Coming to us from Gary, Indiana, are Ronnica and her ex-boyfriend, Archie. Now, these two people have endured every parent's nightmare. They had the loss of a child at childbirth, and then 2 years ago, their 2-year-old daughter, JoJo, was struck by a stray bullet in a drive-by shooting. But what has made this tragedy nearly unbearable for Ronnica is that after all that heartbreak, Archie began to deny their 19-month-old son, Archie Jr. Listen to Ronica's story.
July 29th of 2020, I was in the car with my children when my 2-year-old daughter, JoJo, was shot and killed during a drive-by shooting. I was trying to hold her and call the police, but unfortunately I dropped the phone. I pulled her out and gave her CPR, and someone locally called 911. I kept her alive all the way till they showed up, and she stayed alive for 2 extra days. They have not found the person who have done this to her. It's very hard to know that he's still out there and she's gone. I cannot believe after everything that we've been through, Archie is denying our son, baby Archie. We planned this baby, so I know this is his son. All I want is Archie to step up and take care of his son.
You know, Ronica, no one can imagine what it felt like when you lost that child. And the fact that you were able to overcome that is amazing. But I guess that night must still be real sharp in your memory.
Yes, it really is. It's like really hard to try to not think about it as much. I have to make sure I take care of the rest of the kids as myself as well, but I also need to be able to get justice for her.
In fact, you gave her CPR, you kept her alive until you got to the hospital. But then what did the doctors tell you then?
I had to come to a decision on if I wanted to keep her on life support or take her off.
And Archie was there, right?
Partially, he was there, but he was mainly there for himself, but not as a moral support.
How could Archie deny your other child after all of this?
For him to try to deny our child when we actually planned for this child, I took my birth control out my arm in order for us to have this baby.
But I heard things weren't good at the time you got pregnant. The things between you were not great, right? So
it was very rocky.
Yeah, so why would you get off birth control to have another child if things were so rocky?
Because I caught myself trying to give him another chance, think maybe he'll be a better man, a better father. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is going to be the time he's going to step up. But I actually made a wrong decision because after taking the birth control out and after announcing that I was pregnant, he announced that he have another child on the way as well. You
were also upset at him because you thought that he got another woman pregnant, right?
Yes, he did not. He kept cheating. I'm faithful. I'm taking, care of him all the 9 yards, cooking, cleaning, helping him with his kids, helping him with our kids, the whole 9 yards. What man wouldn't want that as a woman? But instead, he just kept being a cheater, just could not keep it in his pants. So yeah, that was very frustrating. If you can't keep it in your pants, then the only way for you to feel like a man is to blame me for your decisions. That's not cool. So now you want to say I cheated to hide what you did behind closed doors.
So you didn't cheat?
No.
He thinks you did.
I know, that's only to hide what he was doing behind my back, because it was women that was coming up to me about him. So it wasn't that I was snooping through his phone or going through his wallets. It was actual women coming up to me, physically trying to fight me for this man.
Does Archie Jr. look like Archie?
Yes, most definitely. So. Look at that forehead. Big foreheads. Look at the nose. Look at the lips.
Look at my eyes.
Okay, he got my ass. Okay, he got my eyebrows. I'm sexy over here.
Look how big my nose is.
No, he got the shape of it. Look at the M shape of the front.
Look how dark I am. Look how dark she is.
Okay, all my kids the same complexion. Now you can't even go off the complexion, baby. All the kids the same complexion.
So you all are exes right now, right? You're not together.
Yes. Yeah.
Ronnica, any possibility of you two getting back together?
Not on this guy's green earth.
No? Has Archie been a part of Archie Jr.'s life?
Barely, not really. He don't buy no diapers. He don't come get him. He don't do none of that.
So what are you hoping for today? Just to prove that he's the father?
It's it really frustrating to know that he's not trying to step up as a man and take care of his son. other than that, we have other kids, Maury. We really do. We got 2 other kids together, and this is just not the end of it. I look at it after all we've been through with JoJo, our son. This should have made him decide, you know what, I'm going to be a man. I'm going to take care of my kids, regardless if me and her is not together or getting along. She is not the picture. I need to think about my children. But do he do that? No. He frustrates me so much with him looking at everything else other than what's the bigger picture is, the kids.
So, Archie, obviously you've been through a lot over the last couple of years, and we can see how this has affected Ronnica. Has this tragedy affected you?
Yeah, Maury, it's been hell. I'm saying first she's saying that I'm denying her son, but the reason why I'm denying her son is because she was dealing with another guy.
Is one of the reasons why you don't want to get close to this little boy because of the loss you had with your daughter?
That plays a part, but the reason why I don't really want to get close because I'm saying if it come out not to be my son, I don't want to hurt my feelings even more.
So
first off, that is his son, because there's no second guessing it. Like, he don't even know himself. That's why it's like, don't even make sense. Make it make sense. I've been with you every day. Wherever I went, you knew it. When I left the house, I text you. I'm showing you pictures and screenshots of every appointment, every place I'm going, whether it's to the store, grocery store. I'm even video calling you. But what do you do when you leave the house? You go out and go cheat.
Hey, Maury, it's a good thing she brought up text messages because I seen text messages in her phone from other people, pictures and all kind of stuff.
Let me clean this up about your unfortunately the passing of your daughter and her funeral. You weren't at the funeral, were you?
She didn't give me no information about the funeral or nothing. She told me I was mad about the location. How can I be mad about the location?
I called you on social media, different calling apps, phone numbers. I had my family contacting you. I had so many people contacting you about the place of the location of the funeral, and you refused because I didn't want to do it at your family funeral location.
I got it.
If she contacted me, Maury, I'm saying that why was it that my other kid's mother was there? Both of y'all was on some games. Neither one of y'all contacted me about nothing at all whatsoever.
It was very hard to know to be at a funeral by myself with no moral support, and you her father, and you got mad about a location. You couldn't even stand there and come to your child's funeral. Your child, not nobody you know, not a friend, not a cousin. This is your child.
Okay.
I found out about the funeral off of social media.
Around the time that Ronnica got pregnant with Archie Jr., you all were rocky, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he didn't know how to stay faithful.
What she did was she took out her birth control. She thought if she got pregnant, maybe that would help your relationship.
That ain't even the way the story went. I'm saying the way it went down was me and her was on the verge of breaking up because she kept accusing me of cheating. But the whole time, all I was doing was working. All I was doing was working. I'm saying the job I had at the time, I was working 12 to 16 hours a day. I'm saying if I came home
and the job that he had, that he was working 12 to 16 hours a day, he was over there video chatting with another girl on the phone doing little sexual stuff on the video. So you can mention that job all you want to, because that's where you was cheating at too.
Do you want to be the father?
All I want is proof. I'm saying as long as I get proof, I'm saying we can take it from there.
Ronnica, no chance that you two will get back together if you prove that he's the father.
I'm like, that'll have to work on a strong, I don't even know.
Archie's going like this, so I don't think that's going to happen. But Archie, you do say that you will step up and be more of a father to him if I prove you're the father.
It shouldn't be just for him, though. It should be for all the kids.
More the thing is, she also has to let me, too. I'm saying you can't be saying, I'll step up, and then turn around and say, oh, no, this is my child. You have to let it work both ways.
You don't buy birthday presents. You don't buy Christmas presents. You don't even try to come see them. And when you try to come see them, it's a whole bunch of conflict. Like, you can't be serious about that. It was a time you pulled off when you had to get diapers for one of your babies, and you didn't even get the diapers. You got mad at me and pulled off.
Yeah, I see how this relationship is going. Okay, here we go. In the case of 19-month-old baby Archie, you are the father.
Okay.
See, I told you was the daddy while you up there running around telling people that he looked just like you.
Ronnica, let him go see his kids. Let him be the father he wants to be. All right?
You are not the father.